the bright lights! It's the big time!
Out of 10,000 applicants, just 4 contenders remain. It's Hannah against Catherine and David versus Chris. They've already faced the toughest gladiators ever.
You've got a little scratch.
Competed in the hardest games ever.
Who's next?
They've been pushed to breaking point, and now it all comes down to this.
It's the final of UK Gladiators.
Only one man and one woman can grab the title and a share of £50,000.
Gotta bring it, girls, you really have to.
Who'll be left standing to be crowned winner of Gladiators 2009?
Come on!
Trials and just 24 made it into this arena. Now we are left with 2 men and 2 women who are battling it out for the Gladiators trophy and a share of £50,000. They've already faced 3 rounds of rage, ferocity and destruction at the hands of our hyped up, psyched up demigods. And they're back for one final countdown. It's the Gladiators! It's Atlas! Tornado! Battle Axe! Sparta! Panther! Warrior! Enigma! Predator! Cyclone! Goliath! Siren! Oblivion! Inferno! And Gladiator Manager 1! Honestly can't wait for this. There is so much at stake tonight. And to help me with the nerves is the lovely Caroline Flack. Caroline, it's the fight.
I think I'm more nervous than anybody.
No, you're not more nervous than me.
Okay, no, I can't wait any longer, so let's bring out the 4 men and women less than an hour away from Gladiator glory. It's Hannah, Catherine, David and Chris! Our finalists have come so far, and now just one hurdle remains. Who can withstand the pressure and become Gladiators champion 2009? Let's meet our first female finalist. It's Hannah Krillman from Scarborough.
Swimming teacher Hannah has freestyled her way to the final, but will she be bathing in glory tonight?
The whole Gladiator experience has sunk in yet. It hasn't sunk in that I've got through to the final.
We're very, very proud of her. Always have been, and to see her in a competition like this is fantastic.
I think it's been such a journey. I've had a lot of highs and lows throughout the rounds, and I think it's only now that I'm starting to believe in myself a little bit more.
I am a little bit scared, but I'll give it my best,
After losing in the quarter-finals, Hannah grabbed a second chance to win the title by clocking the fastest loser time.
She's battled her heart out and she's proved everybody wrong.
Gladiators! Does Creelman's like a challenge?
I know that I'm up against the best girl that's entered. She's very focused and determined, but so am I, and I don't like being beaten.
It's anybody's. There's 2 girls going for this. They both want it. Fingers crossed. it'll come to Hannah.
You might think I'm a soft touch. I'm not. I've only got one chance at this. I'm going to make the most of it.
Okay, Hannah, here we are, the finals of Gladiators. How'd you feel?
I feel absolutely amazing. I think I'm so proud of myself, how far I've got, so whatever happens today is going to be a bonus for me.
The first game tonight is Gauntlet, and for the final, our contenders must get past not 4, but 5 gladiators. You will be facing Enigma, Inferno, Tempest, Siren, and Panther. All the very best here. Okay, let's get the Gladiators final 2009 underway. It is Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. Hannah's family here to witness her first attempt at running the gauntlet. A daunting 5 gladiators to beat and just 30 seconds in which to do it. 12 points up for grabs, 2 for every gladiator they get past and another 2 if they reach the blocks.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
We're off! And Hannah slammed off her feet right from the first whistle. Panther means business. And again! Hannah's really in trouble here. If she doesn't get past Panther, she won't score. The Gladiators taking this final very seriously. Hannah's getting a real beating here. Brutal.
Don't crawl, don't crawl.
Oh, and referee John Coyle has warned Hannah she's not allowed to crawl. And at last she's through. 2 points, but Siren proving just as hard to overcome. Hannah must be really hurting now. And that's it. The whistle went before she got round Siren, so that's only 2 points for Hannah.
Okay, Anna, 2 points. Panther again at the beginning, causing all sorts of problems.
Yeah, she's so strong. I look like a rag doll. I was like, yeah, my tactic, I was trying to stare to the left so she thought I was going to go that way.
Well, that's the first one out of the way. Well done. Let's meet your opponent in tonight's final. It's Catherine Evans from Lossiemouth.
She's far from the Highlands, but Scottish lass Catherine is ready for battle.
It feels totally amazing to be on the final of Gladiators. I really, really want to win the show now I'm here.
Unbelievably proud that she's in the Gladiators final.
The biggest obstacle in her Gladiators journey was being 600 miles from home.
Gladiators has been emotional for me, not seeing my family and things. I remember thinking, am I going to get through this?
Catherine battled hard through each round, inspiring her family to make one last pilgrimage to London.
Once we came back for the semis, we weren't going home. The whole family's confident that she can win the final.
I don't want to go home now, I'm here for the long run.
I can't wait, I'm sure they'll be cheering me on really loud.
If she bursts through the walls first, then I'll be even more proud of her.
People have travelled a really long way to come and see me, so ideally I just want to win to make them so proud.
Catherine, it's lovely to have you back. Did you ever dream you'd make it to the final? I used to watch Gladiators when I was a wee girl, when I was about 11, and all I wanted to do was get on Gladiators, and I'm here and I'm in the final. Best of luck. Go and give those Gladiators everything you've got.
Catherine has lots of support in the arena tonight. It sounds like she's brought half of Scotland with her.
Contender! Ready?
It's the second time Catherine's run the gauntlet. Last time Panther gave her a mauling. And that's who she's facing first up tonight. This won't be easy.
3, 2, 1.
Off she goes. And Panther stops her right in her tracks. This gladiator's really psyched up for the final. And again, look at the power she's displaying here. Catherine just can't get round her. She has to at least beat Panther to match Hannah's score, and that's proving really difficult. Can she do it? Yes, she's through. Oh, and a really hard blow from Siren. The Gladiators taking no prisoners, and Catherine is almost out of time. Wolf urging his Gladiator on. And that's it, it's all over. A pummeling for both girls. The other 3 Gladiators could have taken the night off.
Well, it means it's all square. But Catherine, you got 2 points. How was that for you this time? Was it harder?
Me and Hannah, we didn't really give the other gladiators much to do on that one, so we'll need to put up a bigger fight in the next rounds.
Okay, Panther, you are on form today.
This is the final. The girls know they have to step it up. They know they're not going to come here and get an easy time. You've got to bring it, girls. You really have to.
Okay, well, that was a real baptism of fire for the girls. Let's take a look at their scores after Gauntlet.
A bone-crushing gauntlet for the girls, who have just 2 points each.
After the break, the boys begin their final quest for Gladiators' glory.
And lined up are these Herculean hunks to to administer a serious dose.
Gladiators' glory.
And lined up are these Herculean hunks to administer a serious dose of cage rage. It's Gallacher, Atlas, Predator, Warrior, and Oblivion.
To this series.
Okay, the girls have just drawn the battle lines on Gauntlet. Now it's the boys' turn.
Please stand up and show your respect to our first male finalist. It's David Staff from Leicestershire.
The sports lecturer has learned some harsh lessons along the way. Now it's time for his final exam.
To be in the final Gladiators, it's a dream come true for me. Yeah! My mates have been fantastic. They've been so vocal throughout this tournament.
No, I'm just so proud. He's got so far. And I love him to bits.
David's moment of glory was beating the 20-stone giant Goliath.
Do I look happy to you?
With a silly chicken dance after putting a 20-stone man in the water, so I don't know what I'll do if I win Gladiators.
Come on! But his dreams nearly came crashing when Doom broke his nose in the quarterfinals.
It's a horrible moment. You feel that could actually stop you carrying on the competition. It's a real low point for me. Luckily, I was able to carry on. Having my children there means so much. So for them to have their daddy as Gladiator champion, it would mean so much to them.
My daddy's my hero.
It's got to be the biggest day of my life, so I'm going to give it absolutely everything.
Hello, David. Wright, try and describe to me how you feel right at this moment on the final of Gladiators.
Oh, it's a great feeling to be at the final, but right at this particular moment, there's a lot of emotions going on.
OK, best of luck. Let's get the men's final of Gladiators underway.
Massive support from David's friends and family, and he's still wearing a face mask to protect his broken nose. The last time he stood here, he beat 4 Gladiators in less than 15 seconds.
Contender! Ready!
Now with 5 of them, there's more Gladiator might than ever before.
Ready!
Oblivion looks really pumped up.
3, 2, 1.
Well, it's a great start from David. He hit Oblivion with real force. 2 points. Warrior goes in hard, but David is fighting his way through. A massive hit by Predator, but he's through again for 6 points. Atlas now, and the big guy's beating him down. This is a really harsh game of gauntlet. David's giving his all, but Atlas is battering him, and David's in big trouble here. Can he make it? What a brave contender! And he's through! Just Goliath to go now! Oh, but he's out of time. It was a great attempt, but it just proved too tough.
Staffy, you got 8 points!
It's all right. I still love that. I mean, fair play to Atlas. That's the first time I've really come up to him. I think he stepped up his play. He gave me, I love it. Fair play to him. It was a good couple of boshes. Really got aggressive. I love that.
But you got past 4. It was a brilliant effort. OK, let's meet your opponent. He's 1 win away from a possible marriage proposal. It's Chris Sturck from Birmingham.
Truck driver Chris has driven this far. Can he motor all the way?
Home sweet home. Can't wait to see the family.
To be in the final of Gladiators, it's an absolutely brilliant feeling.
I don't think I can get more proud of him.
During his journey, Chris's greatest triumph was beating Predator on Pyramid.
I mean, when I watch him do those things, it makes me burst. Yeah, come on, man.
His inspiration in the final comes from a very special someone.
Bonnie's the love of my life. She's my childhood sweetheart. We've got 3 children together. If I win, I will ask Bonnie to marry me.
He's an excellent partner for my daughter, you know, and you couldn't get a better man.
This is my fella. We were proud that he got into the Gladiators in the first place, but the fact that he's actually got to the final, we're really proud of him.
My daddy gonna kick their butt.
The chance to get married is enough motivation. I'm strong, I'm fast, and I'll never give up.
Okay, Chris, in the Gladiators final. Who's more nervous, you or your girlfriend? Because you know you got married if you win, you know.
Well, the nerves.
She must be nervous as well.
The nerves are creeping in for both of us now. It's becoming very close and a very real possibility.
So it's the first event for you. Are you feeling nerves? Is it, you know, you've got 10 points on here before in 12 seconds.
If anyone gets between me and the finish line, they're going to wake up feeling like they got hit by the express train.
All right, fingers crossed, my friend, in tonight's final. I'm excited.
Chris has been here before. He scored 10 points last time, but now there are 5 gladiators, not 4, and it'll be tough to put on a repeat performance.
Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready!
Goliath is hungry for battle.
3, 2, 1.
It's another good start. Chris slamming into the big O and driving on for 2 points. Warrior putting up more resistance. He's trying to slide round him, but he keeps getting thumped by that shield. Oh, this is brutal. But now Chris is through and he's straight down Predator for 6 points. Atlas is next in line and he's in fantastic form. And Chris getting a hammering from this charmer. He's running out of time. That's it. It's all over. Atlas has been magnificent in both gauntlets. A valiant effort by Chris, but he has to settle for 6 points.
That's what I'm talking about. 6 points, Chris. Real, they look like they're on form tonight. How'd you find that?
6 points, and I've had to work for every one of them.
Exactly. Let's take a look at the scores after the gauntlet. Great effort, Chris. Great effort.
The Gladiators are on form tonight. David leads 8 points to 6.
What a start by the contenders. They have no fear.
I think I'm probably frightened enough for all of them, especially up here. Okay, now the Gladiators really want to make it hard for tonight's finalists.
This next game will be no exception. It's a one-on-one battle royale where courage, balance and power are everything.
It's a classic, and only one contender has scored any points on it in the whole series.
What is it?
It's Duel!
Duel! First up on Duel in this final is Hannah, and she's facing the mighty Panther. Hannah's stood on this podium 3 times before, but each time she's ended up swimming home.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
Panther's been in top form so far, so this will surely be Hannah's hardest ever duel.
God! 3, 2, 1.
And off they go. Well, there's a big opening hit from Panther and it's all over. Off and into the water in less than 4 seconds. Misery for Hannah, delight for Panther.
This is the final. That's what I want.
Hannah?
Got my shot.
It didn't happen.
No, I'm really, really annoyed with myself. The first one was hard, just knocked me off balance, like the first time I went against her. When you're halfway in the air and you're trying to stop yourself falling down, it's the worst feeling. It's not knocked my confidence at all. Like, I'm here for a reason, and I'm going to try and tell myself that today, give myself some confidence.
Woo! Good attitude, though, Anna. Great attitude. But next up, to face the wrath of Panther, is Catherine!
Catherine's been on Duel just once before, and the big cat knocked her off in less than 6 seconds.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
This is the final, so she'll have to improve to grab those all-important points.
3, 2, 1.
The whistle goes and they're away, and again, Panther opens with a cracking hit to the head. But Catherine's still standing and putting up a good fight. Oh, she nearly went off then, but she kept her balance. And now she's attacking the cat. Oh, but there's a strong hit to Catherine's stomach. That will have hurt, and Panther is victorious again.
She just toyed with her. Just toyed with her.
You okay there? You a bit winded there?
Yeah, she got me a right beauty right in the stomach.
Your confidence? Not knocked?
I don't want to go home without winning this final now, so I'm just going to commit to everything.
Fantastic, fantastic. Where's Wolf? Pumped up. What you got to say?
Well, there's one particular bit which is absolutely amazing. Panther's just standing there casually, readjusting her stance, and the contender's just hitting her and hitting her, hitting her. It's like, sorry, is there a fly scratching me or something?
You're so horrible, Wolf.
Do you know what? I've had about enough of you. It's time for you to go home.
Oh, the truth hurts.
Let's look at the girls' scores after the halfway mark.
I don't think Wolf's going anywhere, Catherine, and neither of the girls' scores. 2 points each.
Next pick up the pugil sticks are the boys, and they'll be facing the strength of Atlas.
It's a first ever appearance on Duel for the 16.5 stone charmer. It's a first ever appearance on Duel for the 16.5 stone charmer, but will it be a good one? David's been on this platform twice before, and both times he left with nothing.
Contender! Ready!
Could it be third time lucky tonight?
Gladiator! Ready!
Atlas's first time standing here, and he looks focused.
3, 2, 1.
Atlas in first with a hit to the head, another to the body, and David's gone. Atlas knocked him off in just 5 seconds.
Non-stop assault on his body.
The big man made a fantastic first impression in this game.
David, 4.8 seconds you lasted.
Shall we say Duel's not my most fruitful event of the series?
I don't think it is.
20 seconds in 3 rounds, it's not great, is it? But
It's not great at all. No points, unlucky. Next to take on Atlas is Chris.
And Chris has terrific support here tonight. Everyone knows the importance of this final.
Contender! Ready! Gladiator! Ready!
Atlas certainly looks ready for battle.
On guard! 3, 2, 1.
They're off, and Chris already taking big hits from the Gladiator. He's taking a real pasting here. He ducked to avoid that blow, looking unsteady on his feet, but now he's on the offensive. Could Atlas be in trouble? No! What a hit! A mighty smack on the chops, and Chris is off. Atlas was just too strong for him.
Chris, that was one of the best games of Duel I have ever seen. No points though, but what an effort.
Well, no points, but there's a lot of luck involved, and if you can keep your head out the way of their stick and hit them with your stick, you're doing the right thing.
Oh, he gives you
Here's
one
the
big,
shot.
massive wallop, and that's it.
Get down.
And look at this, look at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're going down, you might as well make it sensational.
Atlas, your first time up there, and you are on form today. You got to be happy.
Well, thank you, Caroline. I mean, that was like Clash of the Titans up there, I think you'll agree. I've got one hell of a headache. Thanks for that, good battle.
Let's take a look at the scores after Duel.
An amazing Duel debut for Atlas. David stays on 8, Chris on 6.
We're halfway through the final of Gladiators 2009 and just half an hour away from crowning 2 new champions who will each win £25,000. In our next game, the girls must scale the heights at speed to succeed.
It's the wall!
The wall! Hannah's family right behind her, and Catherine's supporters here, all the way from Scotland. Tempest will be chasing Hannah. Cyclone is against Catherine.
Contenders! Ready!
Catherine's never climbed the wall before, but it's Hannah's second time, so that will give her an advantage here.
3, 2, 1.
The girls are off. A little bit of a slip there by Catherine, but she hasn't lost ground. Ed and Hannah climbing well. But watch out, girls, here come the Gladiators. And Tempest already has a hold of Hannah, and Cyclone's caught Catherine. That was all so quick. Tempest pulling away on Hannah, but she's desperately holding on. Cyclone's got Catherine in her grip, and it's surely only a matter of time, yes. She was just too strong, but look at Hannah gripping the wall. That must be so painful, and it's all over. Once again, the Gladiators are ruling this final.
Well, Catherine, unlucky, I have to give it to you. You put up a great fight, but she's just too quick for you.
She is just too quick. I mean, I slipped at the start, which was annoying, but I knew she'd probably get me about that bit, so I'm happy with that. It's fine for just now.
Okay, and Hannah?
Yeah.
You were holding on for dear life. She's very tough.
Yeah, she was really fast, but I'm pleased I got to the perspex, because last time I got up about 2.
You did better. Tempest, you are unbeatable.
I am, but she did really, really well up there. She gave me such a tough game, and I absolutely loved it. She was wicked, and really good luck for the rest of it, hun. Well done.
Okay, unlucky ladies. Now just one game to go for the girls before we find out who is crowned Gladiator champion. Let's take a look at their scores.
Nothing in it. The girls are neck and neck with one game left before the eliminator.
It's the final of Gladiators 2009 and the adrenaline's pumping all around the Gladiators arena.
The girls have just hit the wall. After the break, the boys will be getting in full swing as they take on Atlas and Oblivion. On Hang Tough.
Don't miss it on Gladiator! Welcome back to the grand final of Gladiators!
It's the biggest battle of their lives. The next game has the boys hanging from the rafters. It's Hang Tough!
Hang Tough. First up on the rings is David, who's facing Oblivion. The last time David hung from these rings, he swung away with 5 points. That was against Tornado.
Contender, ready? Gladiator, ready?
Oblivion looks really focused tonight.
2, 1.
This is the final, and every point counts. A slow start, the contender and the gladiator taking their time to think about their tactics here. Now Oblivion moving more quickly. David's wife Charlotte looking nervous, and no wonder. Oblivion's nearly on top of David at this stage. David staying high, but the big O makes his move. He's wrapped his legs around him, and this could be the end for David.
Climb up him.
Advice there from Wolf. David practically sitting on top of Oblivion, trying to wriggle out of his grip, but the Gladiator has a very strong hold. David needs to get into the scoring zone. He's not there yet, so even if he holds on, he won't get any points. And now he's fallen. A great performance by the Big O. A good game by David, but he fails to score.
Unlucky, Snappy Dave. No points, my friend. What was your game plan?
I was a little disappointed, to be honest. I felt comfortable up there, but I knew I wasn't on a red ring.
But you just couldn't get your arms out there, could you, Dave?
I'm not in the red zone, so I have to keep moving. You can see I'm trying to get some momentum somehow, and that was it.
Look at him here. Well, obviously, you've got something to say, I know.
The name's O. The big O. And it's the bright lights. It's the big time. It's the final of UK Gladiators. You can be the biggest guy. You can be the bravest guy. You can even be the best looking guy. But there'll never be another Big O. Learn to live with it.
Next up, though, on the rings is Chris. He's facing Atlas.
Chris has faced Atlas twice before on these rings. Both times he left with no points.
Contender, ready?
Can he make it third time lucky tonight? He really needs those points.
Ready?
Atlas has been in exceptional form so far in this final. He's more than ready for battle.
3, 2, 1.
They're away. A really big swing from Chris on the whistle. A good start. He knows exactly where he wants to go. Atlas moving quickly on the rings himself. Remember, kids, don't try this at home. Chris's family cheering him on. But now Atlas begins to close in on Chris. And he's made contact. It's a huge tangle of muscle and bone. Chris desperately trying to grab a ring in the scoring zone, but Atlas is all over him here. Oh, and that's a great bit of defending by Chris. He's shaken off Atlas. He just has to make it into the red zone for a chance to score. But Atlas won't let him do that. He's back for a second bite. And now the big man climbs on board, securing his grip. And this time he finishes the job. Atlas shows again that hang tough is his game.
Once he had his legs wrapped around him, good night.
Chris, I've got to say, unlucky, but you are pretty rough with our gladiators when you get up there with your feet.
I wouldn't say I kick, I just...
Try to protect yourself?
Try and fend them up with my feet, yeah.
OK, with just one game to go before the eliminator. To end all eliminators, Here's the scores.
One game left and just 2 points between them.
Okay, we are now within touching distance of the Gladiators champions for 2009.
In their last game, our finalists will need power, pace, and most of all guts if they're to reach the top
of the pyramid!
Pyramid! So, the final chance for the girls to score points before the eliminator. Catherine's up against Enigma.
Ready!
Hannah's facing Siren. 60 seconds of thigh-burning punishment awaits.
3, 2, 1.
Away they go. Catherine taking the high ground. Hannah staying low. But Siren launches herself at Hannah and takes her down. And it's the same for Catherine, who tumbles down. This is tough. Siren's marking Hannah well. Oh, a bit of a clash between the Gladiators, but no problem for Siren. She's so ferocious. And Enigma shows she can be just as brutal. This, one of the roughest pyramids ever. Both girls getting punished. The Gladiators are dominating here. 30 seconds to go, and Hannah has to get off that second step. These girls are really struggling tonight. Catherine tries to sneak past, but Enigma's shutting her down every time. And a hard tackle from Siren. Hannah's friends shocked at this treatment. Less than 10 seconds to go, both girls still at the bottom. The Gladiators have certainly shown their might tonight. And they continue to dominate. As the final whistle blows, well, they tried their best, but the Gladiators were just too strong. 0 points for the girls.
You both took some really, really hard hits. No points though, Anna.
Sorry, Daddy Coyle, I didn't get to the top.
You did great, Anna. You did great.
Amazing!
It was a very hard one, wasn't it?
It was. I got kneed a couple of times in the stomach, and I just wanted to give a good fight. This is the final. This is what it's all about, and it's giving your total all to the Gladiators and trying to make them work hard for it.
Well, I thought you put up a great fight, the pair of you. I've got to say, ladies, you looked pretty awesome on Enigma first.
I've got to say, that is the best pyramid I've ever played. Undefeated, 2 series. Good game.
What a fantastic fight. Well, it's now all down to the eliminator to decide who is going to be crowned the Gladiators champion for 2009. Let's see the final scores before that.
Nothing can split them. 2 points each, so it's all down to the eliminator. And now it's time for the boys. Massive support from their friends and family.
Contenders!
This is the first time for Warrior and Goliath on Pyramid. David facing Warrior. Chris is up against Goliath. David's 2 points ahead of Chris, but there are 10 points at stake for whoever reaches the top first. So the pressure is really on.
3, 2, 1.
This is the final. A huge prize at stake. Chris first off the mark. David slightly slower. Doesn't matter though. Both of them caught within 7 seconds. Goliath rolling over Chris. This is such a tough game. Warrior grappling hard with David. Remember, David's wearing a face mask to protect his broken nose, and that was a big hit. But he's given Warrior the slip. He's racing up the steps. This is unbelievable. Warrior nowhere to be seen. Fantastic. 10 points for David. A different story for Chris, though. Goliath's all over him. Less than 30 seconds, and Chris has a massive job on his hands. It must be soul-destroying, knowing that David has 10 points. Chris just has to keep going here. Goliath seems to be toying with Chris. All girlfriend Bonnie can do is watch, but Chris can still score 5 points if he makes it to the top. Well, you can see how exhausted he is now. Oh, and that's it, it's all over. One Gladiator victorious, the other defeated. You can see the disappointment in Chris's face. But the delight in David's. Those 10 points will be crucial.
Well, Chris.
He's a big lad. He looks even bigger now he's closer.
Okay, now you are exhausted, but there's plenty of time for a rest before the eliminator. And David, congratulations. 10 points!
He's obviously got me early doors, and I think he's tried to throw me through the arena the first half.
There you
and
go.
then,
Straight up.
yeah, scampered the top. It means a lot. Great 10 points.
He was absolutely nowhere near you at this point. Warrior.
It's not happening again!
Let's take a look at the final scores.
18 points to 6, so David has a huge 6-second head start in the eliminator.
What a night, what a final it's been. The games are over, and it all boils down to this.
After the break, the finalists face each other in the race of their lives. Who will be the Gladiator champions of 2009 and take home a share of £50,000?
Find out in just a few minutes. You'd be crazy to miss it. On Gladiators. Welcome back to the grand final of Gladiators.
We've reached the climax of Gladiators 2009.
It's 1 versus 1 for £25,000, and this is the grand final.
The eliminator.
So, Anna, this is what it all comes down to. How's the game face hanging in?
Game face is on. I'm just so proud of what I've got so far, so whatever happens, I'm happy.
You sound very positive. Catherine, I've got to say to you, you mentioned that nothing is going to stop you from winning this. Do you still feel the same way?
Definitely, mistakes can happen, but I'm not going to let any mistakes happen today. I'm fully focused, and I'm going to take each element to make sure that I win this event.
Well, I've got to say, absolutely huge respect to the both of you. Next time we meet, one of you will be the Gladiators champion for 2009. All the very best to you. Over to you, John.
From 10,000 applicants, they've battled their way through grueling events, gut-wrenching eliminators, and fought the hardest gladiators ever. Now it's the final challenge.
Contenders, ready? Hannah and Catherine, you will both go on my first whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Into the pool together. The start of what's certain to be a thrilling eliminator. Both swimming strongly. Hannah just gets to the cargo net first. They're neck and neck as they claw their way up the net. Absolutely nothing between them. Catherine's family willing her on. Just look how close it is. What a final. Hannah's family look on intently. Off the cargo net at the same time and onto the floor travelator, virtually side by side. But it's the monkey bars next, and that's where the pain sets in, and this final could be won or lost. Look at Catherine go. She's really opened up a lead here. She's onto the beam. Hannah's still on the monkey bars. Catherine bounds up the pyramid, but Hannah's chasing her now. Is this it? Can Catherine win the title? Has Hannah thrown it away? We'll soon know. And Catherine soars down the zip wire. And it's a textbook landing. Hannah's close behind, though. It's not over yet. Catherine still has the travelator to beat. It's harder and faster than ever before as well. But victory is in sight. And look at her go. She's done it. Catherine Evans, Gladiator champion 2009. An amazing eliminator as Hannah strides up the travelator. She never gave up. She was so close, but Catherine proved just too strong. And there's one ecstatic winner.
Well done. Congratulations, Catherine. You are the Gladiators champion 2009. Tell me what's that like coming through the barrier.
Oh my goodness. This is like amazing. You know, and I'm just so proud of everyone. I'm just so happy.
I'm going to come over to you, Anna. You came so close. Let's do it for Anna quickly, everybody, please. What a great effort, Anna. Fantastic.
But I'd just like to say what I've learned about myself and positive things I'll take for the rest of my life. It's fantastic.
Well, I can only say I'm lucky you gave it a great go. You're a fantastic contender for her. But Catherine, well done once again. You are the champion of Gladiators 2009. Congratulations. Okay, let's get ready for the boys.
Okay, David, you have a 6-second head start. Is this in the bag?
It's not in my nature at all to take anything for granted. Give it all a bit of respect and give it everything. Let's hope it's enough.
Okay, brilliant. Now, Chris, there is no denying it. He's got one heck of a head start.
He has, yeah. He's a fast guy. He's the last person in the world you want to have a head start on you. But, well, all I can do is go 110%.
Absolutely. Well, guys, may the best man win. Good luck to both of you.
It's the moment of truth for the men. At stake, £25,000 and the title Gladiators Champion 2009. David with a massive 6-second head start, both facing the battle of their lives.
you will go on my first whistle. Chris, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
And David leaps as far as he can get into the water. He's got that lead, but one mistake and it could still all be over for him. Here comes Chris with a massive jump. David clawing up the cargo net. Chris swimming hard. This is going to be another awesome eliminator. It can all change in an instant. And David finishes on the cargo net as Chris reaches the top. Bonnie screaming for her boyfriend Chris. David's already across the floor, Travelator, and onto the handbike. This is what makes or breaks our contenders. Chris just seconds behind. He nearly lost it there. Look how far ahead David is, but Chris thrashing through the handbike. There's no way he's giving up now. David leaping up the pyramid. He's devouring this course. Chris now on the beam, but David is at the zip wire. He still has the Travelator to go, and remember tonight it's faster than ever before. He's landed. Are we about to see David crowned champion of Gladiators? He goes steaming up the Travelator, and he's done it. David starts as the winner of Gladiators 2009. Chris never gave up, but David's head start was just too much for him. What a great contender.
David, you are the winner of Gladiators 2009!
I'm so proud. The money means a lot to everyone, of course it does, but man, the accolade of this competition is a fantastic competition, and I'm so lucky to be the winner out of 10,000 as a winner, and I'm so proud, and I mean, that means a lot to me. It really means a lot this
Well
time.
done to you, David. You deserve it. A great contender. And Chris, you've been a fantastic contender. 6 seconds was just too much, but you put in a great fight.
It's a little bit too much to catch up. I couldn't lose to a nicer guy. Dave's an absolutely great guy and he deserves it.
Big round of applause, everybody. David, well done. You are the Gladiators champion 2009. Both tonight's winners have come a long way and fought some tough battles to get here.
Contenders, ready?
I'm just going to give it my all.
Got a bit wet, didn't he?
10 points!
I think I got the better of the Gladiators, didn't I?
Battered would be the word.
Hopefully, when the swelling goes down, I won't have a big bump now.
I don't really want to do that again in a hurry.
That is a disqualification.
Gladiators champion for 2009!
Well done again to our Gladiator champions 2009, Catherine and David!
And, believe it or not, they'll be back soon to face the winners of Series 1 when we'll be crowning our champion of
So
champions.
don't miss that. It's going to be another absolute clash of the Titans.
On Gladiators!
Next week, the ultimate battle as the 2008 Gladiator champions take on the 2009 winners to decide who's the best of the best.
All respect to them, I know they're champions, but you're in trouble.
Wolf unleashes his toughest gladiators on the girls.
The Gladiators were definitely on their A game.
And old foes are reunited.
You know, I'm stronger now, and I'm after you, my man. You don't want any part of the pain that is coming for you, brother.
I hate losing.